right, today I'm going to talk about, I guess in the programming, I call them like explosive frog hops. They're basically dynamic squat jumps where we're looking at not the furthest, not the highest jump. It's the biggest amplitude essentially in distance, the greatest average, about 45 degrees or so ideally, right? So why is this important? This right here is a progression. Obviously we think when people see this thinking, oh, this is going to improve the person's ability to jump because he or she is jumping very dynamically. Well, the actual exercise is really, the whole exercise is obviously starts with the jump, but in terms of the technical aspect of it is basically what position are you in when you're about to hit the ground? And then when you hit the ground, how am I absorbing that force? Okay? And then from there, because if I'm absorbing that force very efficiently, I can go right into another dynamic jump and another dynamic jump and so on. Okay? So not quite so dynamic, if you will, as the Olympic triple jump. Totally different animal on that one. So right now is we're trying to get explosive power. The best way to get explosive power is to improve the neurological aspect, the brain muscle connection, right, through ground force management, okay, through position. So just a quick demonstration, really a few positional things is what I want to do from the side, if I was coaching from the side, I'm going to look for a couple high points, is essentially is I don't want to be anteriorly rotated, don't want to be in a shrug. So basically I'm going to go into an RDL type position, boop, fall forward. Back is straight, no rounded back, lats are down, okay? If I were to move my hands, I would fall, right? So what is it doing? Is that's basically my trajectory, right? I don't want to be here, or if I move my hands, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to jump upward, right? I want to jump at about a 45-degree angle that way, okay? That's what I'm looking for. So that position, that launch position. So when I launch, right, through the air, I want to reach as hard as I can. So basically, as you extend and jump, unfold yourself as much as you can. Get as much recoil out, right? Because the more recoil I have here through the air, now I have all this distance to decelerate, okay? Right? If I don't get to full extension, what it's like putting a soup can behind your brake of your car. Yes, you've got brakes, but you don't have the full capacity to engage those brakes to change direction, slow down, or turn around. Okay? So I want to be fully extended, so when I hit the ground, I have all this position to then decelerate. Okay? So I'll give you an example. I want to do max effort, but I'm only doing max effort, right, at the speed in which I can manage the change of direction. So when you first start doing this, you'll probably do one full jump, get reset, breath, explode, reset, and so on. Okay? So I always say get in your starting blocks. This one's really important that you get lats down, neutral neck position, big breath, flex everything into the ground, explode, land, and so on. So here's an example of that. Take your time, get in your blocks, maximal effort at 45-degree angles, get stretched out. When that ground comes, absorb with the upper body. Okay? Load, breathe, stick the landing, right? And then from there, the goal is stick the landing, go again, right? Stick the landing, lean, explode. Stick the landing, lead into the hands, explode. You're not rushing in between. You're just teaching your body to get stable because it just went, huh! Get stable. It's just a rep. Like, we want you to be constantly in a state of awareness. Your awareness, how we know we're consciously aware of what's going on is, I did this big dynamic jump. Can you get back in the starting blocks effectively, efficiently, repeatedly, and then we can really string reps and work together. That's the dynamic frog jump.